This is a 2019 Certified Water Operator Public Health Drinking Water Merit Award. I want to thank Lori for coming down and her staff for coming here. But I want to thank you guys because every single day you guys are on the ground making sure that we're meeting water quality requirements. You guys are in and you know this, so you're in a highly regulated organization. Lots of rules, lots of regulations, lots of things that you guys meet every single day. And you guys go above and beyond, and that's what this award is about. It's about your operation of the plant. And there's things that you guys are having to deal with that other people don't have to deal with. For example, you're operating an ancient plant while a new plant is being built, and then there's going to be a period of time that you're going to be operating both plants. That goes to who you are as a team and as individuals. And I thank you for what you guys do, for what you've done in the past and what you continue to do. With this new water plant, and I know you know this as well, but with the new water treatment plant, the technology in this plant will put us such that we will be able to meet water quality standards that are not even developed yet. That's how good this plant's going to be. And the nice thing about this is you guys are all going to be there at the ground level, and it's going to be your plant. It's going to be the new plant. You're going to know this plant like the back of your hand because that's who you are. I know we have some hurdles now with the construction that we're going through. I appreciate you guys continuing to work through those things and helping everybody figure that out. But I'm extremely proud. I mean, this talks about, have you guys seen the letter that was sent? Okay. This is really, this is very cool. It says that it is recognized that the Groton Utility staff is a family that takes care of each other and their customers, taking pride in providing the highest quality product to their customers and neighboring communities while thinking about the future to create a sustainable utility. That wraps it up in a nutshell for me. Because when I first met you guys, I saw it. I saw how proud you were of the plant. I saw how proud you were of each other. And you guys have each other's back. And you guys are taking care of each other. You're taking care of the plant. And in that, and in doing that, you're producing the water quality product that everybody else out here just takes for granted. They turn the faucet and water comes out and it's great water. Most people do not recognize or appreciate what work goes behind that to make that water. And then every once in a while, if they see a little brown water here and there, like, oh my God, the sky is falling. And you guys are like, nope, we're okay. It's gonna be all right. We're good. So once again, I thank you for what you do and congratulations on this award, and I will turn it over to Lori Matthew.
Thank you, Mayor.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I need to take back a minute.
Aha, you have the list.
You have the list. I am so sorry because I was supposed to read this and I got caught up. This is why I have a script, but I didn't have one today. So the certified operators and the certifications, you know what your certifications are, so I'm not going to read those. But Rick Stevens, Joanne Rocco, oh God, help me out here. That's it. Paul Hyatt, Tim Hillier, William Rossi, Michael Hedman, John Gardner, Richard Morris, Wayne Thompson, Catherine Blacker, Joyce Brown, welcome back, and Stephen Dietrich, and Jeffrey Hunt. So these are the men and women that were attached to the agenda that for this award. So now I'll turn it back over to you. I'm done.
Mayor, thank you. And congratulations. I didn't know you just won re-election. That's excellent. Great. So the letter from Commissioner Raul Pino, I hope you've all seen it. And the Mayor, thank you for reading that paragraph from it. We have a new commissioner now. Her name is Renee Coleman Mitchell. She started April 1st. And she would love to be here, but she can't. And I wanted to say from all of us in the Department of Public Health, thank you, first of all. That's what this award is about. I want to introduce Bill Sullivan, Rachel Nowick, Rich Iozzo, and Cindy Seck from our office in the health department. Oh, and Mandy, you're behind, Rachel, I didn't see you.
Most important.
There you go. There's 6 of us. Why is there 6 down here in Groton? Because it's that important to us. The work that you do, we sit in Hartford all the time. So I describe to my parents, like when my parents were alive, what I would do. And they're like, you make money doing that? You sit in an office and you push papers around, you know? And we do. We sit in our cubes. We have an office in Hartford, but we don't run the water systems. I had a hard time explaining to him what we did versus what you do. Because he goes, well, there's men and women that actually run these treatment plants, right? Yes. There's people that actually know what they're doing with all of it. Yes. You don't know what you're doing in Hartford, do you? These people are more important than you. He would always say that. You know. So one of the things that we find very important to do was to give awards to people and recognize people and individuals and groups. We started this award about 6 or 7 years ago. We sort of restarted it. Bill Sullivan had an award for operators a long time ago. But Bill came to me probably 8 or 9 years ago and said, you know what, Lori, we should restart this because it's so important to recognize people who have excellence in the field of drinking water. Because we don't run your treatment plants. As the mayor said, and I'm gonna go off the mic for a second. As the mayor said, you're a team. And when this award came up this year for us, what we do is we have about 50 people in our office. And we get together and we start the nominations back around November, December timeframe. And Groton's name just kept coming up. Well, Roy, we've all been down there. We all met with Ron and their team. We're talking about this or that. And there's a number of challenges. There always will be challenges. Right? Your job wouldn't be what they are. You wouldn't call it a job if it was easy. It's not easy. It's hard. Right? You've got water quality challenges. You've got this challenge, that challenge. And you are champions all the way through and through. There are people that never met you guys before and came down here with me to a recent meeting. We were driving back to Hartford, and he turns to me and goes, I cannot believe the professionalism of those people that we just met with. He goes, we took a picture of that whiteboard. You knew we were coming. You knew why we were coming, right? We have a challenge with DBP statewide. It's going to be a major issue. We see it. But we can't do anything about it. It's people like you that already are on top of it. Not us, you are. And so that's what's important to us is your professionalism. We rely upon you to do your job and do it really very well. And that person, he still speaks of that. And we're now talking to other people across the state because of the experience of what you showed us. You are leaders. You are the champions of drinking water quality. You do put up with a lot of BS from people, right? Wow, the water looks this, the water's that, water's this. They get complaints here and there, but you're able and more capable to be able to deal with it. And now this new treatment plan. You know how many times we've all been down, right? It's so incredible to watch this evolution of this plant being built while you're running it at the same. To me, it's amazing. You're able to run that plant at the same time while you're reconstructing it. I don't think we've ever seen anything like it in the state. Have we? Not really, no. We haven't. And the technology you will have, as the mayor mentioned, will be able to meet the challenges of the future, because there'll be challenges, more challenges than we ever can come up with right now. Climate change, yeah, climate change is real. We're seeing temperature differences. Look at what it is out today. It should be 70. It's 40-something degrees. So the challenges of changing times, the technology that you've invested in for Groton Utilities. When I first met Ron, we were trying to figure out how to structure this loan. And the challenge of taking on the largest loan ever under the DWSRF program. $54 million. The very first state grant piece to it. You know why it came your way? Because of the trust, because of the professionalism. When we talked to people at the governor's office, in the Office of Policy and Management, they didn't hesitate to think about who we were giving that loan to and how much money we were giving, how all of us, that money comes from all of us, that is invested in this treatment plant. The very first time. So we're very proud of it because we turn around and talk about this. We have a new governor. We're promoting what you're doing here to them, to all their new administration, and telling your story to them so that we can go get more funding to be able to help other communities just like yours. And this is not easy because we're all in a debt diet, right? But we believe investment in drinking water is so very important. That's a fundamental part of our job. And your job every single day is so very important to, it's like 80,000 people that you serve, not only here in Groton, but elsewhere. And the communities, I was just telling the mayor about a conversation with another person, another mayor, north of here, who wishes to count on you more, on your water, because they need it. Other communities rely upon you. So please know that we truly appreciate the work that you do every day and the professionalism that you have provided to this profession. And we want to recognize you in your day-to-day work, but also the investment of time that a number of you have had for decades. I look at Rick, known Rick my whole career, been around 30 years, right? All the time, very extremely professional. So I want to, and very helpful with any question we have, always extremely helpful to the state of Connecticut. So I was telling Bill, this is one of my happiest days. These events, this whole week of National Drinking Water Week is so fun for me. Because most of the time I'm sitting back in Hartford writing, signing consent orders and orders. People that don't pull their water quality, that don't do what they're supposed to do. We spend a lot of time doing that work, chasing after water systems that don't do the right thing. But I'm so happy during this week, National Drinking Water Week, to present these awards because to people who are professional and do their work extremely well and go above and beyond. And that's what this merit award is about. And it's not only about a merit award, it's about public health in the end. So I will end with that, and I could talk all day about it, but I want to thank all of you for all of the work that you've done, and that all of the work that you do today, and all the work that you're going to be moving forward with in the future. I cannot wait to come back for the groundbreaking of this treatment plant in the year 20. What a special year 2020 is going to be, right? A lot of great things happening here and north of here, which we're very proud of. So I want to ask any one of my staff, Bill, Rachel, you want to come on up? Come on, Bill. Emma.
Hi, everybody. How we doing? Good to see y'all. I like talking about big numbers, right? And big numbers back in the office means that Mandy and her staff and all the engineering staff, they go out and do more than 500 sanitary surveys a year, right? And Chris Roy and his staff, they review more than 500,000 water quality test results, analyte test results a year, right? That's the things that we do. But the thing that I like to talk about is what operators do, right? In big numbers, right? It's more than 7,000 hours of training annually completed by Connecticut operators relative to the renewal of their license, but more importantly, the expansion of what's going on up here, right? And how you take that and you put that in your heart and you put that into your work, that's great stuff. Congratulations to you all for that. I see operators as technically minded, inquisitive investigators, right? Detectives out there protecting public health in all of the work that you do, right? And so I extend my congratulations to all of you for all of what you've done for your entire career, but most especially during this time of this transition, right? Between the old plant and the new, right? Working with the engineering, right? To make that transition seem seamless. Thank you all very much. Do appreciate your time. Anybody else?
So I'm Mandy Smith, one of the engineers that's been working closely with Groton Utilities for the past decade or so. And I just want to say that this is very fitting for you all to get this award as a team. Usually the merit award for operator certification goes to one individual every year. This is the first time we've given it to an entire operations staff. And it's really indicative of how you guys operate and take care of each other. I feel welcome. I know everybody from the top all the way down to the new guy who's back at the plant, I guess, working right now while you guys are all having donuts. But and I'm really proud of you. I feel welcome. Rick is one of a very short list of a few people that have my personal cell phone number. And I know that you guys have done a great job. You have pulled in talent from the local area with, you know, John and Rich and Wayne coming, and even from the Navy and Electric Boat. It's amazing to see how talent flocks your way, and you get the job done day after day. And we just want to thank you for all your hard work as a team. It's really great. So thank you.
So we actually have the award, right? So do you want to say a few words first?
Well, I'm just going to say my little 2 cents, and it goes back to operations. When I interviewed for this job, one of the things I promised was to do a version of flipping the organization upside down. And what that means is you listen to what operations has to say. And what I discovered in this group of people led by Rick is that internal to the organization, you guys do that every day. You've done the modifications you need to do in the plant. You hold the flag for what you think needs to be right to do the right things. When you look at the new system where not just the sodium hypochlorite, but right now we're doing away with the silo and trying to put in the caustic, the liquid caustic system, you guys are driving that yourself, doing the right testing, doing the right recommendations, getting it put into the budget appropriately so that we can try to make this as seamlessly as possible. That is being driven all by you guys. You need to know that, and I absolutely respect that, and thank you for that. The big thing here is to hand out the plaque and get a picture with all you guys in it, because we really should remember it, and you guys need to take credit for that. So thank you, because you make me very proud to be one of your leaders. Thank you.
So, with that, and you reminded me of something. So, what I really enjoy about your team is a number of things, but one thing is that how much you innovate. When I came to, you were showing me the pilot that you were doing, right? I was so impressed. You're doing it yourself. You're piloting this thing yourself. It's amazing to me, right? So that, to me, and you challenge, you know, we have a group of engineers, right? But you challenge the engineers all the time. You question, and that's really very important. But don't take things at face value. Question it. Make changes. So, excellent. This just reminded me of that day that I was here, and you took me down into the pipe gallery, and then, you know, I'm there with my heels on, and, you know, looking through your treatment plant. But and how incredibly kind all of you are is amazing too. So I just want to say that. So everybody,
yeah, this
should
works.
Come on up.
Everybody needs to be up there too.
Including my staff. Come on.
Bravo.
Well deserved.
Congratulations once again.
It's nice working with you guys too.
Nice working with you.